house. It's an angel light over darkness 33. How are you doing this evening? I'm sorry. I hope that you're having a wonderful night. I hope you had a wonderful day going into the weekend. As you come into the room, I ask that you like the video, share the video, and tell everybody you know that Angel Light Over Darkness 33, yep, that's me, is live on YouTube on a Friday night, and they should come in just like you did. So as we wait for my illustrious angels to enter the room, as well as yourself, we're going to go over and give a light to the video, and then I'll come in and say hello to everybody with their beautiful and handsome selves. You should come in. You would meet some very awesome people. Come into the channel. Come on in the room. Hit that like button. Hit that hit that button to enter the chat. Okay? And let's go give our likes. I see we have so far. We have, let's see, 4 people in the room. That's good. That's a good start. So I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna give a like myself, and we'll get started. And make sure everybody has a moderator tool. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay. I'm gonna put Botissimo in the room. I know you guys are like, no, he kicks me out. But Botissimo keeps the channel straight so I don't have any people spamming the channel. And you should think about that too when you're live. Okay, it's good. It's good. It's good to do. It's a good thing. Okay, I gotta do all that later. So yes, yes, yes. All right, everybody. Okay, now I'm gonna get ready and say hello to some of my angels, and I'll take down numbers, and we'll have a good old Friday time. We'll have a good old Friday time. Okay. Make sure everything's straight. You can see me good. Okay. Now, first on my list is Spirit Rings, number 1. Hey, Spirit Rings, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's get a number for you. Oh, wonderful number. Okay. And then I have Love to Travel with Wave. Hey, Love to Travel with Wave. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Let's see. Oh, okay. And then thank you, Spirit Rays. Thank you. I don't know why I'm going from uh sit back some. Yeah. And then I have Grace Hensley. Hey Grace, good to see you. Let's see. Oh, what can I do for Grace? Hmm. Very well. And then Charlene Hill. Hey, Charlene. Oh, all of you came in on the same numbers. Let me see if I can break that up. Let me see if I can break that up. Yeah, but if I break that up, let's see what I can do. Do it like you told me. Okay, 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 okay. Let's see. Okay. And then I have Maxwell Ward. Hi, Maxwell. Whenever. Yes. How are you? Good to see you, Maxwell. Haven't seen you in a minuet. Good to see you. Good to see you so much. Okay, I got you. Got you, Maxwell. Let's see. And then I have Justice A. Hello, Justice A. And let me thank you guys again for checking on me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all you do for me, and I appreciate your concern, your care, your love, your peace you give me, um, joy you give me. You give me so much. It is never hard to give you my time because you guys give me all that gorgeousness. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Feeling today some pain, some pain, some pain. Um, Having some pains and things like that, but it's to be expected. So we just take our Tylenol and our medicine that we've been prescribed and keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Thank you guys to everybody who loves my outfit. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You're leaning on God today. Yes, lean every day. Lean, leaning. I'm just leaning, safe and secure from all along. Oh, I'm leaning. Don't get me started. So let's see. First of all, I'm going to say a prayer and then we'll get going, okay? Father God, I thank you for this moment tonight. I thank you for bringing us all together. I thank you for hearing our desires, our needs, our wants. And I thank you for taking care of our family and friends and those we love. And Father God, as you continue to take care of us and open our eyes to understand more things about you and the things you desire in our life, help us to manifest the things that we need in this life in order to do everything that you sent us to do and those things that we desire to do in our own hearts. We'll forever give you the honor. We'll forever give you the praise. Amen. Amen. He said, don't thank me. It's my job. Don't insult me like that. You okay, okay, okay. I want to insult you. I want to insult you. Let's see. First is spirit reads. Amen, Jared. Amen. Yes. Tonight is free fall Friday. Hey, Cancer Co. Tonight is Free Fall Friday. Spirit Reads, do you have a number that you'd like to know about? Did you bring a number with you? Just drop it in. Keep it up. Amen. Always, always, always. Yes, always. I guess I'm supposed to sing that too. Okay. Always, always. Always. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Spirit Reese, did you bring a number with you tonight, dear? And are you still here? Spirit Reads, looking for Spirit and the Reads. Spirit and the Reads. Spirit and the Reads. Are we here? Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? Mm, my glasses always get foggy when I come here. When I sit down, try to read, they always get foggy. So let me. Okay. Is Spirit Reads here? Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Maybe she's not hearing me. All right. Looking for Spirit Reads. Okay. We have to come back to Spirit Reads. So let's do Love to Travel. Love to Travel. Did you bring a number with you, dear? Yes. Did you bring a number with you? Let me get started here. So Spirit, I'm sorry. Love to Travel with Wave. Okay, 1006. Gotcha. The number I have for you is 663, and this includes the 33, which is a master number, right? But do know that the number 6 resonates with your love of home and family and domesticity, right? Providing for yourself and others. 3, I'm sorry. And it also talks about personal willpower, your independence, your initiative, action, and overcoming obstacles. Overcoming obstacles. Number 3 also carries the vibration of the ascended masters. It is a master number, master teacher. We know the master teacher is Jesus. So this is his number, 33. Okay. And this number tells us that all things are possible. Why? If we believe. If you can believe a thing, it can become a thing, right? And it is the number that symbolizes with guidance. So this is talking about you being guided, receiving guidance from your angels. So be on the lookout for hearing an uncommon idea or an unusual dream or just a thought, right? That will help you to attain some of the things that God has for you and that you desire. Okay, let's put it all together. Angel number 633 is the indication and sign that you're fully supported, fully surrounded, and loved by the angels and higher beings of the spiritual realm. It suggests that you have successfully manifested prosperity and abundance into your life. I tell you, let me put a pin right there. When you did those videos when you were in Ghana, you looked like a wealthy woman. You resembled wealth. You have the very essence of wealth. So the spirit of wealth is around you. It is around you. And that's because you have a desire to help other people. Okay. And when we have a desire to help other people, God gives us what we need in order to give what we need to give, right? You can't give if you have nothing, right? So God gives us something so we have the ability to give. Now, it's telling you also to know that all of your needs will be met as you go along your path. Keep your focus on practical things and release any fears of lack or loss. Don't think about, and if you do think about it, renounce it. Don't think about not having. You have the ability to have. So anytime you start to talk about what you don't have, reverse that thing and say that you do have it. Hey, Brian, good to see you. Uh, okay, so mm, start reversing your words if they're negative or if they speak anything against what you do not have or you cannot do or anything that says you're unable to do something because of something else, right? Um, Make use of your natural skills and talents and in positive and uplifting ways. So, this is telling you to uplift yourself. There's nothing you cannot do. If you can think a thing, it can be a thing, right? If you can think of, if the thought comes across your mind to have a condominium, to own a building with condominiums in it and be the owner and have tenants or have people who are owning their condos, then that can become a thing. Nothing is too much that you can have. If you can think it, you can create it. It can be. You can meet up with people who are able to put that into creation for you. Okay. My day was awesome today. It really was. It was really a nice day, just calm and peaceful. All right. So it's telling you to listen to your intuitive messages and take on new ventures and or projects with enthusiasm and optimism. So if you have some international plans, this angel number is telling you, yes, you should do that. Hey, Savage, yes, you should do that. You should think about doing that. If you're thinking about helping some people who are in other countries that are on your heart, then this angel number is telling you yes. If you're thinking of opening up a school, yes. If you're thinking of opening up an art school or art studio, yes. Whatever you're thinking about doing that's going to benefit not only yourself but other people, the answer is yes, yes, yes. Meaning that doors will open and allow you to achieve all the things that you desire. Okay? Now, trust. What does trust mean to you? Trust. To trust. In my mind's eye, it means to be able to lean on something and not feel like it's going to fall apart. I can lean back in this chair and not feel like I'm going to fall to the floor. I can lean on my wall and not feel like I'm going to fall off the wall, right? I could stand up on the floor and not feel like the floor is going to give away from me. So you are to trust that the resources you need to achieve your goals and aspirations will become available to you when needed. There's going to be a time when you're going to need finances to do some of the things that you want to do. So if you build it, it will come. If you create it, it will come because you'll have people who want to invest. Come on, God. You'll have people who will want to invest and to help get you started. You'll have angel, that's what they call angel investors. I want you to look that up. Angel investors. Okay. And once you put in angel investors, put in the name of what the business is about, whether it's construction, whether it's art, whether it's music, whatever it is. Okay. There's some people out there that are wanting a project to invest in. Okay. Now, again, trust that the abundance and benevolence that is coming from the universe for you. Trust the abundance and benevolence of the universe. The universe has unlimited sources, unlimited amount of ways to create funding. You talk about angel funding, the universe has all the funding, okay? All the funding. All we have to do is ask. We don't need to beg God. I told you guys this before, right? We don't need to beg God because He's our Father, He's our Creator. So all we have to say is, God, I got this project I'm trying to get together, and I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, and I need this for that and that for this. Be specific. I need this much for that. I need that much for this. I need this much for that. I need this many people to help me. I need a building to do this. I need other resources for other things. Be specific. Okay. Angel number 633 is also a reminder that you can ask for angelic guidance. See, after you ask God, then you can ask the angels to help you as well, right? Because God is going to allow the angels to do the work that needs to get to you, right? They work together. Be open to receiving guidance and assistance through your intuition, ideas, and thoughts. Okay. People sometimes ask, well, why do we have to ask the angels when we can go straight to God? Because there is a system of order, and God is a God of order. And yes, of course, you can pray right to God, but He also has angels that help Him to do specific things, right? And He's going to delegate it anyway. So when it's delegated, that particular angel is going to help you anyway. So you can ask them to help you, right? You have that ability. Why? Because we too are angels. We're just in human form right now. We're in human form right now, but we are earth angels. Okay? Be open to receiving guidance and assistance through your intuition, your ideas, and your thoughts. Now, the other number I have for you that you asked me about was 1006. So let's see what that means for you. Let's see if it coincides. Now, angel number 1006, love to travel with wave, reminds you that your thoughts and your beliefs create your reality. Yes, create your reality. If you can think a thing, you believe a thing with your heart, it can be a thing. This is how you create your reality, good or bad. If you have fear about a thing and you believe in that fear, that gives that energy to come to pass. If you believe in the love and you feel the love in your heart, it can create love, right? We are creators too. We're just earth creators, right? You're encouraged to hold only positive expectations and thoughts about your material situation. Mhm. Or issues as well as other aspects of your life. Be mindful of your beliefs, your thoughts, your words, and your actions, and consider where they come from. Where are these thoughts coming from? Is this something somebody has said to me that I'm pondering and thinking over? Is it something someone said about me that I'm thinking over? Or is it coming from me? Is it coming from me? Be mindful of your beliefs, your thoughts, your words, and actions, and consider where they come from. Where's the source where this is coming from? Where's the source that is coming from? Are you operating from a place of love and light? Consider all that you do and all that you are as your energies. Yes, pump up the energy in the room, pump up the energy. The energy affect not only your life, but others too. See, other people can come around you and feel your energy. Now, what are they going to walk away with? A spirit of expectation, of greatness, of awesomeness, of I can do it. You can do it. Or are they going to walk away with, I don't know if I can do anything. I'm just down. My life ain't crap. What are they going to walk away from you with? Remember, we all affect each other. That's why that scripture says the prayers of the righteous, it affects all of us. It avails much, right? We all are touching and agreeing together. Okay. Now, this angel number tells you that new and or unexpected, that's grace. New, I got grace. New and or unexpected opportunities will arise sometimes in the most unexpected places and ways. I want you to think right now some places and ways that unexpected opportunities can come. Will it be national or international? Will it be from companies, corporations, individuals? Will it be about people? Will it be about buildings or homes? Or will it be about animals? Or will it be about plant life? There's so many areas that opportunities can come through for you. It can be online. It can be through a phone call. It can be through the television. It can be eye to eye. One conversation way can, can completely change your life. One conversation, one action, one faith can change your life in an instant. You got to know that. You got to believe that. Have faith and trust that your angels and the universe will make sure that your material needs are met. See, as you do the work that God has for you to do, guess what? He will take care of your needs. Okay? You're encouraged to ask for angelic guidance and assistance in regards to the material aspects of your life. Listen to the messages from your intuition and inner wisdom as the angels are currently letting you know which choices and changes to make that will ensure that you and your loved ones will have all that is required to maintain and sustain your daily needs. Angel number 1006 encourages you to enhance your home. You know, do a little something different Spruce it up a bit. Fill it with things you love in order to usher in extra positive energies. Okay? That's for Love to Travel with Wave, both for numbers. All right. Wave, do you have a question? So I'm going to give you two numbers, guys, and a question. Love to Travel with Wave, do you have a question? What's your question, sweetheart? Love and peace to you, Savage. Oh, you're welcome, Love to Travel with Wave. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Did Spirit Reads come back in the room? Looking for Spirit Reads? Hmm. Also, Wave, I want you to take some olive oil, warm it in your hands, and rub your mom's feet. Rub her legs and her feet and her ankles and her sole of her feet. Rub her legs. Rub her legs. Okay. Hey, sweet caramel smile. Do that maybe for a few days. It'll help with some of the circulation. Ooh, I like that. Let's see, hopefully we can find it. Okay, babe. All right. Next is Grace. Hello, Grace. It's your turn. I'm so glad you guys have found a safe space. It is a place where you can come and we can be healed. We can be together with those of like minds. We can find love, peace, understanding, joy, and also people who are loving to us, right? It's a safe place. And if anybody comes in that not making it a safe place, you all of you are moderators. So you're able to handle that if you need to, you know what I'm saying? So, and that allows me to do the work that I have to do, you know, and not be bothered by anything to disturb. So, Grace, your angel number is 309. Now, we know the three is connected to the ascended masters. Zero is the universal energies and the God force, oneness, wholeness, right? It's to do with developing your spiritual aspects. Number nine carries the vibration of leading by positive example, humanitarianism, and philanthropy, the universal spiritual laws. It also influences us to serve humanity as light workers. We're all light workers, workers of the light. You're workers of the light. Okay. Now, angel number 309 brings a message that the angels and ascended masters are aiding and assisting you with your life path and divine purpose. Ask for guidance from the angels. Ask for guidance from the ascended masters whenever you need it. Know that you are shining your light. See, saying love to everyone, Grace, that's shining your light because love makes us glow. Oh, love illuminates the way. Love will lead the way. Love will lead the way. Okay. Angel number 309 is also a message from your angels for you to let go of any issues or situations that are no longer positively serving you in your life. Erase your regrets. Begin again with a clean slate. Learn from your life lessons. This is what life is for, to teach us. To teach us what, Angel? To teach us things that we need to know that we do not know, right? To teach us so to stop making the mistakes in life that we have made so that we don't make those mistakes again. To continue making the same mistakes over and over and over in life is insanity. And I know none of us here are insane. So we're not going to keep doing the same thing over and over, and we've learned the lesson. Learn the lesson, or you're doomed to repeat it. And repeating the same thing over and over and over, like I said, is insanity. Every year we shouldn't be able to go through the same issues, problems, people and things that bother us. We should not be able to. We should be growing stronger. And I would hope through this channel you have gained some strength that you did not have before. You know that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You can do all things. If you can think a thing, it can be a thing. God wouldn't allow you to get the thought if it wasn't for you to create it. And don't worry about how you're going to create it. You make one step, he'll make two. You just got to start. See, sometimes the hardest part of building something is moving the first stone, making the first move, making the first call, making the first letter, right? It's one day at a time. Know that you're shining your light brightly, Grace. You are illuminating the way for others to live as you live your life. They're watching you. There's someone somewhere watching you and seeing how you have illuminated into this beautiful angel of light. The message from your angels is for you to let go of any issues or situations that are no longer positively serving you in your life. Erase your regrets and begin again with a clean slate. Now, Jared just said the room is a generation of curse breakers room. Okay, this is why our missions is so hard. If that being so, then you need to learn from the life lessons. If you have been through a bad breakup, you know the kind of person that person was. If you see those traits in somebody else, don't get into a relationship with them. Learn from your mistakes. If you are on a job and the job requires you to do more than what you signed up for, okay, your next job, make sure you understand the assignment. Make sure you have it in writing. So when it goes over and above, you can go back to your contract or what you wrote down and say, I'm sorry, I wasn't told that I would be doing this and I don't know how to do this. And I don't want it to count against me. Okay. Sometimes, sometimes some spirits will try to set you up for failure. And we have to recognize and realize if it's something that you cannot do, don't say yes. Stop saying yes to things you can't do or that you don't want to do. Be honest. I know. We all need money. We all gotta make it. Da 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 da. I got bills to pay. La la la. Yes, but there are millions of ways to make money. Even if you stay at home, even if it's just on the phone or on the computer, stuffing envelopes, whatever, giving advice, whatever. You have to know yourself. When you know yourself, you'll know what you're good at. Make a list of the things that you're really good at, that you love to do. And then do things that are on that coincide with that list. If your employment or your business does not coincide with your list, revise what you're doing, not the list, but what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with change. Change is good. Change is good. Insanity is when you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result. It's not going to change. Why would things change and you didn't change? You're still accepting whatever's happening. Learn from life lessons so that you do not need to make the same mistakes or go through the same experiences again or live with regrets forever. It's never too late to pursue your dreams. Key point, your dream. You have to know what your dreams are. You got to know what's your dreams. But before you pursue your dreams, you got to release the burden of regret first. And a lot of time, a lot of us are holding on to burdens of regret. We feel like we allow people to hurt us. We allowed people to disrespect us. We allowed places where we worked to get work out of us that they didn't even pay us to do. We allowed people to walk into our lives and say if and everything and make us feel like we're nothing when we're the ones who are holding up the whole relationship. Learn. Going through the same thing over and over and over is insanity. If you keep going, if you're around different people, but you keep going through the same situation, now I'm going to get spiritual with you now. You keep going through the same situations, but it's a different face, different person. That's a spirit. That's a spirit. That's a spirit that's in jumping from person to person, attacking you. Meaning you have to eradicate that spirit. Send it back from where it came from. Ask God and ask his angels to be around you to protect you. Your protection angels around you. Ask the angels. We'll pray for you. We'll be together. That's what we're for. We need to come together and pray together sometimes. Okay? It's never too late to pursue your dreams. That dream you had when you were a child about what you wanted to do when you grew up, it's never too late. But first, you must release this burden of regret. Forgive yourself. It's okay if you listened to somebody else and did something else other than what you wanted to do. It's okay. First time, shame on you. On you. No, shame on them. No, that's right. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on them. Right? So it's okay to make a mistake, but just don't keep making the same mistake over and over and over and over. Because, see, sometimes you're making the same mistakes and it's a different face, but it's the same devil. It's a new level, but it's a different devil. We'll say it again. It's a new level, but it's a different devil, right? So sometimes we got to know when to say when. Sometimes we've been giving the message to walk away, but we're so dogmatic on making things happen that we stay anyway. We'll stay until we're pushed away. And God already told you, hey, I got something better for you over here. I want to lift you up over here. I want you to move over here. But you'll say, I don't want to move and leave my house. I got friends. I got my coworkers. You know what? Girl, you better get in that room and get that packing and go where God tells you to go. Because there's a better life. A better life. Go where God sends you. Go where you're embraced. Go where you're loved and not used and taken advantage of. It says the angels communicate with you through your thoughts and your feelings and help you with all aspects of your life. Live your personal truths as a spiritual being and remember that your thoughts create your experiences. So maintain a positive attitude and outlook. And that's for Grace. Grace, do you have an extra number? Now, to Savage Divinity and to Jared Romero, I'm going to tell you something. Where's the exit? The exit is within you, in your heart, and the bottom of your feet. Okay? Yes, draw. Yes, art. Do your art. And then take it to art galleries. Savage, it's time to move. Sometimes you guys, we need to watch the things that are happening in our lives, and we need to know the signs. If God is giving you a big exit, look. God is giving you this. And if God has told you exit, there's no need in you staying in there. I know you saying, okay, my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. What do I do? You ask God, where should I go? You ask God, where should I go? God, open the windows and heavens and doors and pour me out a blessing that I don't even have room to receive, and put me in a place where I'm safe. Put me in a place where I flourish. Put me in a place where I grow. Put me in a place where I'm wanted and needed and loved, and I won't have to run after people to love me. That I'll be around folks that love me. I'll be around people that need me. I'll be I'll be able to grow and have the income that you want me to have. I know you want me to be able to help the world, but I can't help the world with the money that I have. I need more money. I need money that's in today's money, not 10 years ago money. I need money that's going to provide for me, my family, and those I want to help. See, she just said, I don't have an income to move like I want to. Okay, tell you what. Income is the first step. Income is the first step. Use what's inside of you to get what you want. Everybody has something inside of them that will bring them income. Everybody. Jared can write a jingle for a new company, and they don't have a jingle, and they can buy his jingle, and he can become a multimillionaire. Savage, you can get a job that will assist you with housing, help you find a place to live. There's so many ways to do this, guys. You don't have to settle. You do not have to settle. You don't have to settle. I know, I know, Jared, it's not easy. It's not easy. But I'm telling you, if you have faith and you have a good support system, it can work. It can work. And I'm telling you, it can work. I'm telling you. There's so many ways online, guys. I know I stress this a lot, that more than never before. There's so many ways online to make money. Okay, there's so many ways to be able to move. And they have Airbnbs and stuff like that. I mean, there's ways. I know it takes money, Angel. It takes money. Okay, use what you have to get what you want. You all have skills. And I know you have skills. And I'll tell you how I know you got skills. I'll tell you how I know you got skills. Because you're online right now. You know how to operate a computer. You know how to type. Okay? There are people out there that need people with those skills. Jared knows how to sing. Jared can make a jingle and make him a multimillionaire. We just have to look farther than our surroundings. Farther than our surroundings. Sometimes when we're only relying on one person to help us, that can be a hindrance. Because when that person doesn't help you, then you have nobody else. You see. And that's a trick from the enemy too. The enemy will make you feel like they don't want to help you. See, I told you. And you tell him, God is my source. God is my help in the time of trouble. God, God gives me safety in a turbulent situation, turbulent area. God gives me safety. God provides for me. Just like God gave you breath, God can give you a multi-millionaire dollar idea. God can give you God can give you an idea that can start you over again. Some of you need to start over again. Push the restart button. Beep. Some of you need to push that restart button because where you're at, you've done all you can do. The assignment has ended. But a lot of times, we don't want to accept that the assignment is ended. We want to just stay there, put our heads down, and keep going. And God is saying, lift up your head, O ye gates. Lift up your head. I'm here. Listen to me. You have ideas. You have skills. You have abilities. I'm telling you, like I'll tell you, like I told my children when they were growing up. I told my children, if you can type, you'll never be hungry. If you can type, you'll never be hungry because you can help type somebody's book up. You can type in an office. You can type from home, doing work from home. There's all kind of ways. Anxiety. That scripture is coming to me about I do not have the spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. Purple, pink, and yellow. This Yellowstone. That's why God told me to bring it out. This citrine. This is for the mind. Some of you need the help from the mind. He also told me to bring out this purple one. Told me to bring out this purple one. This is for power. You guys need power and mental stability, mental success, mental success. And I want you to know that things are not like they have been. Things are not like they have been. It's time to take some spiritual baths. Jared, you remember when I told you to go to that room and to do your meditations, connect with God. It's time for you to reconnect. It's time for you to get in a higher vibration because I'm telling you, I'm hearing that God has better for you, Jared. And I'm hearing for you, Savage, that God says He is a fence around you and He's going to lift you up out of. He's going to lift you up out of that situation. There's somebody that has a place for you, a place for you, Savage. You're going to move. You're going to move. So until you move, I just want you to stay quiet. Let them do whatever they do. You go out to your car, back to the house if that's what you have to do, you know. And remember that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. See, that is your power. That is your secret power, the Christ that you have inside of you. You can do all things but fail. You can do it. You can do it. I want you to burn some sage. I want you to light your white candles. I want you to have your white crystals. Okay? I want you to take a nice bath. Olive oil in the water if you have it. If not, whatever kind of oil you have that will help you. And I'm also hearing be quiet. Be quiet. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. Be quiet. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. Stop telling what everything you want to do. Because the only thing is happening is that they're taking your ideas and building upon them. They're taking your words and finding out how they can get to you mentally, physically, spiritually, to your nerves. But you're stronger, you're deeper. Okay? All right? Yes, Jared, it's time for you to. It's Friday night. So I know you're probably nowhere near that place right now, but maybe tomorrow you can check in. Yeah, maybe tomorrow you can check in. Savage Divinity. If you have somewhere you can go overnight just to get a peace of mind, um, if you can, to a hotel room, just so that you can decompress. You need to decompress. And if you take, guess what? If you take that spiritual bath in the hotel or the inn or whatever, then you leave all of that there instead of it staying in your bathtub at home. That's the beauty of doing it somewhere else. Okay? Use what you have to get what you want. You want peace of mind? Do things that give you peace. You want love? Do things that give you love. Savage, are you working? Are you working? Y'all better start utilizing some of the gifts that I have. Y'all better start utilizing some of the gifts I have. I'm gonna say, okay, but you can work from home. You can work from home. I want you to contact me in Instagram. Do it tomorrow. Okay. You too, Jared. We need to work out some things. I've got some ideas. I've got some ideas. Okay. Grace, do you have any questions? Yeah, both of you guys contact me tomorrow afternoon because I want to sleep in. Okay. And then we'll get together and we'll have a session. We may have to have a Zoom session so we can sit down and jam together and come up with some options. Some options. Okay. Contact me tomorrow in Instagram after 12 o'clock noon Central Standard Time. Okay. Please. All right. Okay. Let's see who's next. Charlene Hill. Oh, okay. The Spirit have hold on, Charlene. Spirit have any messages for me tonight? I see a cat. Okay, sweet caramel, thank you. I see a cat. Do you have a cat, Grace? I see this cat, and the cat is scared. But then I see this arm come out and holding the cat. No, Maxwell, I'm two people away from you. I see arms holding the cat and rocking the cat. You have a cat. Is the cat sick? I see the cat is scared and the cat wants to be rubbed and loved. Something traumatized the cat. Something made the cat feel feel pain or hurt or something. Something's wrong with the cat. Something's wrong with the cat. The cat, oh, oh, that is a spiritual cat. He's taking on some of the things that were bothering you or illnesses that you had or something. That cat is drawing things from you. So now you have to ask God to release all of that stuff that the cat has taken. See? Ask God to release, pray for God to release that from that cat and send it away from you guys. Okay? He needs for that to go. He has it's like he has spiritually ingested a whole lot of stuff. You heard of spiritual animals? Let me give you that. Let me show you this. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Okay, this is for Grace. There you go. Okay, that's for Grace. All right, be blessed, Grace. Okay, back to Charlene. Charlene answered me already, so we're gonna go with her 903. Thank you very much, Brian. So, Charlene, your angel number is 903. It suggests that you release and let go of situations in your life that are no longer positively serving you. Release and let go of any situations in your life that are no longer positively serving you. Do not cling to situations or people out of fear. Your angels are encouraging you to maintain a positive mindset in regards to yourself and your future. Do not allow any negativity to hinder you along your chosen path. Everybody is not going to understand your chosen path, your spirituality, your journey. But remember that your angels and the ascended masters, thank you so much, Grace. And the ascended masters are always available to you. All you need to do is ask. Angel number 903 brings a message that the angels and ascended masters are aiding and assisting you with your life path and divine purpose. You have a purpose in this life. And guess what? Guess what? Whatever your purpose is personal. Nobody, not in your family, not our husbands, not our wives, nobody can tell us about our purpose because we each individually have a purpose. And hopefully, whoever we are end up in a marriage or a family with, they understand that we've got to be about our Father's business. Okay. The message is that the angels and ascended masters are aiding and assisting you with your life path and divine purpose. Ask for guidance from the angels and ascended masters whenever you feel you need it. Know that you are shining your light brightly, illuminating the way for others as you live your life as a positive example for others. You're also encouraged, Charlene, to consider all aspects of your life and to let go of any issues or situations that are no longer positively serving you. Learn from lessons so that you do not need to make the same mistakes again or go through the same experience again or live with regrets forever. You know, sometimes people show us who they are and we still don't believe it. We still give them another chance. But it's time to erase your regrets and begin again with a clean slate. It's never too late to pursue your dreams, but you must first release the burden of regret. So, whatever you didn't do in the past, just let it go and do something else that you do want to do. Release the burden of regret. Pursue joy and love. Okay? That's for Charlene Hill. Be blessed, Charlene. All right, Jared, it's your turn. How do you want to do it? Jared Romero. Okay. All right. You okay? Before I begin, are you okay? Godson, are you okay? I'm gonna read you another number before I begin that one. Trying to calm down. Before I read that number, I'm gonna read this one. Angel number 118 for Jared Romero just came up. It's a message of encouragement and support from your angels. You're encouraged to only think of positive thoughts having to do with your money and material aspects of your life so that you're able to manifest prosperity and abundance. You create your own reality. So when you have high expectations, maintain a positive attitude. The angels and the universal energies help you to manifest. You're welcome, Charlene. Your highest ideas and achieve success in all that you put your intentions towards. The angels want you to know that positive things are manifesting around you at a rapid rate. See, sometimes when we're getting ready to be blessed, all hell breaks loose. Sometimes when we're getting ready to get what we are supposed to have in life, the enemy jumps in other people and attacks us. It says, do not fear lack or loss as the end of a situation or cycle denotes the beginning of another. So something is ending, but something is starting as well. Positive new opportunities will appear for you in due course. So the reason some things are acting kind of off right now is because you have new things that are going to come and take their place. And the old things are kind of upset about it. You have new opportunities coming. Don't be afraid of what's going away from you, the ending of situations or relationships. Don't be afraid of that because you have the beginning of others that are coming your way that are going to be bring greatness into your life. So the angels are asking you to have faith and trust in them and in yourself. Have faith. It may look dark right now, but that's just because somebody's covering up the light. Their ability to cover up the light is not going to last. All right. That's for you, Jared. That's for you. I got an idea, but I need the door to be open. It's saying your angels ask that you are not to stress about your present circumstances, as better is on its way into your life. The angels ask you to have faith and trust in them and in yourself. The universe will assist you with any issues that may arise. Listen to the guidance from your angels as to the next steps to take. One door closes, another door opens, Jared. One door closes, another door opens. Sometimes all you need to do is ask. Yes, sir. Can you hear me? You can hear me? I can't hear you.
Chat, and I
Oh, there
just
you are.
entered the chat and I see 122, and that's my mom's number. Um, so earlier, and I'm just giving you just a quick situation. Earlier, I asked a friend to pray with me um, because I try to stay covered through everything that I go through, and we were mentioning something about. We've been in a moving process, and I mentioned something about like storage, and he brought up something about something that was in it, and I just kindly, let this person know that whatever was in the storage can be rebought, the thing that he was speaking about. And I guess me um, saying that, I don't know if it pivoted that person's emotion or whatnot, but regardless, before I go to work, I pray with this person.
Mhm.
After I said what I said, and I reached my hand out to pray, this person leaned over, grabbed my hand, and was like, "Jesus saves." And I was thrown off by it because I was like, "Okay, are you upset about what I just said?" Or I didn't understand, so I just got out. And before this person left, I was like, "Hey, I might need a ride later." And they was like, "Yeah, I'll pick you up or whatnot." Um, I work with different people, so this person had like a session that they were working with someone else in the studio, and I'm able to go back and forth between here and I can see the studio, you know, and I just chimed in a little bit just to catch the session, and this person was praying with someone, and I thought that was so interesting. I deal a lot in my life, you guys, with people who feel like they benefit off of me when they need me, but when they don't need me, they cast me to the side. I've dealt with that through friendships. I've dealt with that through family, and this is going back to what you said. It's about the spirit of that, and I'm emotionally, physically, and spiritually tired, you guys. Um, Sometimes I battle with bad thoughts, and I just need people to really pray for me. I lost my mom back in 2020, so I don't really have a lot of people to experience close connections with, and when I do, it's kind of like here and there. Um, I've been in LA for probably about 5 years, 6 years. The first 2, 3 years I was here, I was homeless. I was living in the streets. And so it's just been an uphill battle of just kind of like people leaving and dealing with a lot even before I came out here. And, being a black man it makes things a little bit harder too because people expect you to be tough or people expect you not to express yourself. And I don't know, some people have an idea of who you should be or where you should be in your life. And I just deal with a lot. And when you talked about the stones earlier, mentally, like I mentally feel like I'm exhausted. And I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like I can walk into certain rooms and I can give out love and joy and positivity, but it's like when I need it, people just kind of like dismiss me. And we're all human, and I know I have missions to like uplift humanity and give people light and hope and love and sing and all of these things. But sometimes me just taking a spiritual bath is not enough. It's not me having conversations with God. I've had conversations with God. I told you I've been alone on my journey for a long time. Even when I'm with people, I'm still alone because I realize I can't trust this person because I don't know who this person really is. I kind of have to put my faith in God and just kind of like drift along through what He's putting me through. And yes, it strengthened me, but at the same time, I feel like I'm not. It just feels kind of like I don't know, that moment was emotionally triggering because it just let me know I don't know if people are really there, based upon people's attitudes or people the way people feel. From my perspective, it's just like how can you dismiss when I'm asking you, hey, can you pray with me? I'm asking you to pray, but you're able to pray for someone else. And I don't know, maybe in my head I try to reason it out and be like, maybe that person needed more prayer than me. And then it's just like, no, like I'm always trying to explain I'm always trying to explain things away so that I can feel better later. And I'm just like tired of doing that because people are,
You have to realize they are who they are.
yeah,
And it hurts. It hurts because we want to see people in a good light, as the best as they can be. But in reality, they've been showing us all along who they were, but we just wanted to see the best for them.
it's not just that. I'm just tired of experiencing these things because I've elevated to a point where I can separate myself from people. I can emotionally disconnect. And I've done that so many times to the point where it can become numbing. And then that's when I start feeling like I'm not deserving of love and I'm unworthy because I can give it, but like when it comes to people trying to do it for me, it just triggers me back into not receiving it. And I think that just plays into a part of like maybe abandonment, childhood trauma stuff. And I don't know, man. I just feel like sometimes I'm just trying to get through this. And it's not this person per se, it's just, just going through these emotions of like trust and issues with, um, I just battle with, my own demons of like trying not to do what people have done to me. And that's where it hurts. Because when you have been hurt people. But me being the type of person that I am, since I've been hurt, and being an empathic person, I've always felt other people's pain. So I know not to hurt other people. I'm just conscious. I'm emotional literate, enough to know not to treat people how they would treat me. And I feel like sometimes that's going unnoticed because I constantly find myself with people who um,
Take advantage.
not even take advantage. It's just taking advantage is not even the right word. Taking advantage is not, it doesn't express or explain what's happening. Um, because if I fully wanted to take advantage, I would just let my demon out and I would take advantage. I would ruin people's lives from my own pain, even if I went to jail for it. That's where I am in my mind, where I acknowledge my dark thoughts because I have been in pain before. And so it's just triggering because I'm trying to constantly, I find myself constantly questioning people. And when you're constantly in that state of mind, it makes you feel a little crazy or insane because then you're trying to socialize and then you can't trust. And then people be like, you're off or you're weird. And it's just like, no, man, like when you run into the same things and you figure out different solutions
I express.
you figure out different solutions.
I love my weirdness. I love my weirdness.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I enjoy my weirdness. I'm always weird. I'm not afraid to shine and be weird. And it's that's not, like I said, that's not even what I'm speaking upon. I'm just speaking upon like
What do I always say, Jared?
I find it
Hurt,
strange
hurt
how
people, hurt people, hurt other people. And evidently, there's some pain there that isn't being expressed to you, but is being taken out on you. You feel me?
yes,
And see, the thing is that you're not a person to be beat up on just because you're going through something. You know what I'm saying? And
kind of so.
and the other thing is, because you're so close, just like in marriages, when marriages, people are so close together, when one is hurting but doesn't want to fully express it, they'll take it out on the other person. They may not tell you what's bothering them, but they will show that something is definitely going on. You know what I mean? And it's not fair that every time something is going on, that you are uh, the boxing bag.
No, it's not that I'm the boxing bag. I think that I just don't express my anger and rage in a physical way all the time. I express it through music. I express it through art. I know how to channel my emotions and place them in places that transcend and illuminate. And when you are in knowingness of that, I think that it's harder because there's a consciousness that comes with that power that doesn't allow you to take advantage of other people, and it doesn't allow you to beat up on people because they're not where you are. And the
Being the big
pain the pain of carrying that is so
hard.
exhausting.
Mhm.
No, it's exhausting.
Mhm.
Hard isn't the word either. Hard, I've carried it before. It's not hard because when you carry something for a long time, guess what? You become strong and resilient. You're able to live more. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, and I don't want to carry nothing no more. That's where I'm at in my life. I don't want to carry nothing. It's not. It doesn't have anything to do with the person. It has everything to do with just life. And that's what I'm saying is I'm tired of carrying, and that's where I'm at mentally. And and those of you who don't know, you don't know my story, but I've been through a lot. Everybody goes through a lot. But like I said, when you're conscious and you've done the work, you've done your shadow work, you're able to tell and teach other people. There are people who will spit in your face because you're shining too bright. I don't want to acknowledge you because you didn't acknowledge me. So, ha ha. And to
Mhm.
those people who do that, there's a place for you. I'm not going to say it's a good place or a bad place, but karma finds people's address, and I'm well aware of that. I know how that works. People reap what they sow.
Oh yeah.
I'm just in a place where I want things to be exposed.
Mm.
I want things and people to be exposed for who they are, not just, oh, move on. No, this is not the season for that. Mm-mm. It's time for exposure because you moving on, and I'm speaking to the light workers in the room too. You moving on allows the bully to continue their job bullying other people. And I'm not
Right.
talking about revenge.
Right.
I'm not speaking on that. So hear me clearly. I'm not speaking on that. I'm talking about holding people accountable
Hmm.
for how they treat you.
Yep.
Acknowledgement. See, people twist and turn when the light is on them and they haven't been doing what they're supposed to.
Hmm.
Everybody wants to be in the spotlight, but everybody doesn't want to be in the spotlight
Right.
because everybody's not doing the work to be in the spotlight. Everybody just thinks the spotlight is, oh, it's so dazzling. No, it's not. The spotlight is for people who have done the work on camera and off camera by themselves and in groups, spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, evolved consciously. And I think that most people have it in their mind that it's just some video game and you could just go around and treat people one way and then turn a face and treat somebody else different. And it doesn't work like that. And so I believe this happened for a reason for me to get on and speak about this because there are many people who are in the room and who will come across this feed who know exactly what I'm feeling and know exactly what I'm talking about. And there needs to be a voice for people who feel that way but aren't expressing that.
Hmm.
It's hard to express it when you're constantly going through it
Yeah.
because you're just carrying the load. You're strong, but you're tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're strong, but you're tired. And I'm just here tonight to acknowledge people who go through things like that. It's not okay. And I would encourage people to emotionally adapt and evolve so they can speak up and hold people accountable for how they treat you. because I'm pretty sure everybody who comes across this and everybody who's here knows
Mm.
their worth, and they
I
know
call,
they're
I
worthy.
call them bullies.
Of course,
Bullies.
you know your worth and you know you're worthy.
Yeah.
So if anything outside and inside tells you otherwise, you know how to speak against it. It's not that I don't know how to pray. It's not that I don't know how to cast thoughts down. It's not that I don't know how to step aside when I need to and pick my battles. But this is what I meant by like, this is one of those battles where there's no stepping aside. It's not a step aside battle.
Is it time to leave?
No, that's why I was just going through the conversation of this is not a moment to leave. This is a moment to confront and
Mm.
expose. And I just need people who come across this page
He has one, Sabbath. He has a YouTube channel.
and people who come across this page and people who are here to continue to send prayers to not only myself but to Angel and people who need to hear this because I'm not just personally dealing with this. People are dealing with this in work environments.
Mhm.
People are dealing with this in families, friendship groups.
Yeah.
Even when you're alone, you're dealing with this in your own thoughts. And so I just want to encourage people to shine the light and acknowledge how much you've grown
Yes.
and how much people need to give respect to that.
True. I'm putting your YouTube, your Instagram up here.
I appreciate that. Um, yeah, I definitely needed to express that because there's no way in my mind, if I didn't express this, it was just balling up. It was making me feel conflicted.
Let me ask you a question.
Um, yes.
How would your mother tell you to deal with this?
My mother was a prophet, you guys. So my mother would just tell me. She would tell me what I needed to do. She would give me guidance, and I would just go about it in a very strategic, silent way. And that's when people are left in the dust.
Yeah.
They don't know why I left, what happened. I don't leave with no resentment, no animosity. I just obey what God told me through my mother, um, and then I honor that because it saved me from certain situations. Since my mother has passed, of course, I have strengthened my own gifts. But like I said, when you're out here or in the world anywhere and you're living your life, and I'm not necessarily saying that you have to be a person of color because this goes out to anyone, but specifically when you are a person of color, there are more things in the world set up against you. And people play this game of, I saw this, but I didn't see that.
Mhm.
I knew this was happening, but I didn't know that was happening.
Mhm.
I'm going to see what I want to see, but when you express what I didn't see, then I don't know what you're talking about. So I
Right.
don't
They play dumb.
understand.
Play dumb. They play dumb.
Uh-huh. And that's why I said now is the time for acknowledgement because people see and they know. People are smart. Because if I start treating people like they're dumb, that's when people become resistant and they become, for lack of better words, um, people just become embarrassed and regretful. Um,
Do you feel like it's time to move on?
No, not yet. Honestly, no. I'll know. I'll know. Like I said, my feeling tonight was I needed to see what I needed to see, and it's helping me to make the next step. You get what I'm saying?
I've got one more
It's
number
preparing.
or a number
It's
for you.
uh-huh. It's preparing my next step, such as Savage Divinity, such as the message you told her tonight. What did you say? You said, "Stay quiet." Isn't that just what I expressed? Stay quiet.
Mhm.
Do what you need to do,
Right,
and God's gonna make a way.
right.
But like I said, when you have an anointing and you have a light on you,
Mhm.
nothing that you do is quiet. It ain't silent. They watching you.
Yeah, but God will cover you so that your enemies can't see what you're doing. He won't let your people on the left hand side see what's going on the right side. So
Right.
he'll put a covering over you. And I know you've heard your mom talk about the covering that God will put over you. God will cover you in the
Yes.
face of
So
whatever
with
enemies,
with that being
whatever.
said, with that being said, tonight, of course, like I said, I'm going to acknowledge this and I'm going to confront this person. And like I said, I believe that's going to prepare the next step because um, the new me is a person of evolution. I'm not one to argue or to fight or to not acknowledge. And if I don't acknowledge anyone, it's not because I don't see you. It's because there is a time. There's a time.
Hmm. Time for all
If
things.
it's overlooked or oversaid or anything, there's a time.
Yeah,
Everybody gets their time.
yeah.
And I truly, truly, truly believe that God is definitely working in my life. I might not have what everyone else has, but
You
I
know
just know
what?
I've been through.
Maybe that's the problem. You ever thought about that? Maybe that's the problem. That you have something that the other person doesn't have.
I've always known that. That's why I was speaking to Savage Divinity in the comments earlier, and I was speaking on when you was just like, "Oh, you have a gift, and you're supposed to use this gift, this, that, and the third." I wrote under that. I was just like, "But you're saying this, but I want you to talk about go into what happens after you step into that. And what happens after you step into that is there are a lot of jealous people who try to take you down and out.
Of course.
That's what I want to talk about.
I've told
It's
a
not
story
just
about
putting the positive message.
I've told about the story about when God gave me my gift when I was a child and people used to stand up in line and then there were some grown people who were haters and they would say, "No, baby, you don't know what you're doing." And and God's not speaking to you. God wouldn't tell you that about me. Why would God expose me? And at first I went to my mom, I said, "Mom, I don't want to speak prophetically anymore." And my mother set me down and she said, "God gave you that gift. Nobody else gave you that gift. You have to do what God tells you to do, even if it hurts somebody, even if they don't agree, even if they don't like it, because you came down here to do something, and you have to do what God sent you down here to do."
Yeah,
And guess what? That same lady that told me I
yeah.
was
I think
telling
that's
the
what
truth, it came to pass, and she couldn't deny it. She couldn't lie and say it didn't happen. You see?
I think that's where I'm at, Angel. Is just making sure that I don't slip into the spirit of um, the spirit of
Anger.
not even anger. Anger, like I said, these words are not even on the level where um, I feel because I'm empathic, so I'm naturally feeling emotions and empathy and people's feelings. So when a person is already naturally sensitive to spirit, emotion, person, and all of that, you have to realize that when they feel something, they feel something.
Mhm.
So anger is a surface. hmm The elevation could turn into rage.
Mm.
And the rage is not coming from,
That must be the male side of
uh-huh,
it. As a male.
uh-huh. The
Because male
rage.
archangels are a lot more ruthless than the female ones.
So the rage can take it a step further. And let's say anger. Anger to me is like, anger to me,
Just as they say, it's highly volatile.
anger to me is like a snowstorm. It's cold, it's snowing, you trapped in, you can't go nowhere, you can't call nobody, the phone lines are frozen, the water's frozen. You don't know what to do but to light your heater, your candles, and
Frozen.
and to continue going.
Right, right.
Rage is a hurricane and a tornado
Mm,
mixed together while you're sad.
mm.
So it's a lot of emotions mixed together because you're trying to understand what's going on, what's happening. That's what rage is. Rage is all your emotions cycling through so you can figure out which one are you feeling. And when you can't put a dial on what you're feeling, that's what it starts doing. It just starts. And so you're enraged because it can't dictate what you're feeling
It's like a superhero.
in a way.
I'm thinking of the what's that group? Um with Dr. What's his name in the seat? Um I can't think of it. The group with all powers. They had all of them had different powers.
It's like X-Men.
X-Men. X-Men.
Yeah.
And see, there's some of the X-Men that when they have rage, they will spiral out. And everybody takes a part. Everybody gets hit. It's not like they just hit the person that hurt them. They'll just
I do agree on what I I agree on what you're saying, Cherry B, in the comments. It's not about the take control because there's things we can't control. I can control my emotions. It's not about, because if I didn't control my emotions, I wouldn't be able to get online and speak to you guys in a formidable fashion. So I'm very emotional literate. So it's not about the emotion. It is
well, what
about,
about that scripture that says, "Get angry, but sin not"?
there it is. That's what I'm saying. So I'm allowed to feel what I'm
Mhm.
feeling. The rage came from, why am I feeling this feeling? Emotions help you to gauge what you're feeling so that you can understand, overstand, and understand and understand
Mhm.
where you are from the response of what has happened outside, what is internally going on the inside.
Yeah.
And from my perspective, what is eternally going on is, to me, there was a falseness going on. So it doesn't agree with my spirit because if I'm asking a person to pray with me because I'm already going through something, whether regardless of what emotion you feeling or what emotion I'm feeling, and you turn and you say, Jesus saves, and then later you're praying for someone else, to me, that is false.
Yeah, you
And
are.
I think what upsets me is when people try to play with God in that way. In my
You have
spirit,
no
I think that's what
respect. person. You have respect the person. You
That's what's
do for
upsetting
one
me in
person.
my.
You do for one person, but you won't do for the of another person. And we're supposed to
That's
help
that's
one
what's
to another.
that's
If we're helpers one
that's
to
what's
another,
upsetting me.
you help everybody the same way. The same way.
So so that's what I'm speaking upon tonight of catch that with people so that you know and go through your range of emotion. As Angel said, be angry, but sin not. But be consciously aware of what people are doing, how people are treating you,
Yeah, I'm
and
sorry.
even how you respond to it.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, like I said, maybe this was a test. And as I stated, this is how I
Maybe
know
it
I'm
was
very
a
emotionally literate.
revelation.
What was that?
Revelation.
I just I stated that. I stated that. That's why I said it's funny because when I chimed into what I was watching, that's what got me upset is you're praying for this person, but when I asked you,
Pray for me.
when I needed it,
Yeah.
I was in need.
Mm-hmm.
I was in need of the prayer. The comment was Jesus saves.
Like you're not saved. That's what I
No, I didn't
ask.
take it as
It says that to me. That said,
I didn't
are you assuming that I'm not saved?
I
What?
didn't take it as I didn't take it as that. I took it as from me, my own opinion. I took it as you're not worthy of a prayer right now.
Mm.
Yeah. This is what I meant by like playing with people and when you're feeling one way one time and then you get around another person, you're just like, ugh. Be who you are, the same for everybody.
Everybody.
Don't be one way around one person, like ha ha ha. And then when you turn around, you're like, ugh, that's false.
Wait a minute. I just looked that up. What does it mean to say Jesus saves? It's called atonement. So why would he say that you need? I done said he. Why? Why would anybody say you would need atonement?
What is atonement?
I'm getting ready to look it up right now. Oh my God. Reparation for an offense or injury. Reconciliation. Um, reparation for an offense or injury. So they're feeling offended.
That's why I had to speak on what I was speaking on before I started all of this. I was talking about something, and this person was specifically talking about something that I was speaking on. And I told this person, I said, oh, that thing, I said, we can always get one of those because those come and go. We can buy one of those. But the thing that I'm speaking on specifically is something that I can't always buy and something that's personal to me. So I have to make sure that that's taken care of before
Here's
I
another
think about
definition.
that thing that you're speaking on.
Another definition. Something that makes up for an offense or injury. So he's taken offense or something you said or did.
Probably from the conversation. Like I said, that's why I'm not taking it too deep.
Yeah, yeah.
But I but what triggered me was when I got the inkling to chime into something that was going on. And when I chimed in and I saw what was happening, this person was praying with someone. And I thought to myself, only God can reveal that because the way it made me feel,
Hi, trending. Hmm.
the feeling it left me with was that's not God.
No, why do you have to always apologize or um, be reconciled or whatever. I mean, take ownership. Take ownership. And see,
So,
that's what upsets me about some people. They won't take ownership of what they did, but they can always point out what you did wrong, and that's a problem.
and so that's what I'm saying is that's why I'm trying to be mindful that it's not the person, it's the spirit. It's
Yes,
that spirit.
yes.
Because that's why I'm not acknowledging too much of the person. It's not the person, you
You know where it's
guys.
coming
Don't get
from.
me wrong. That's why I'm not naming names.
Yeah. No, we're not.
Yes.
Yeah,
And so that's where I'm tired of the spirit of that.
yeah. That control.
And I'm speaking for everyone who's tired of that spirit.
Yeah. Self-righteous. Mm, I get.
So I had to express that because I don't hold any animosity with the person that I'm speaking on the situation. I don't. I went through too many things to hold people in a prison in my mind to take up space. I definitely needed to express it because being empathic, you take on other people's stuff.
You do. You do. I do. I know I do.
And so, like I stated, the rage or the feeling might not have been my own,
Mhm.
but I needed to express it so that I can let it go and not claim it
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
and transmute it into this talk that
Sylvester
we're
says me
having
too.
so
He
it can.
just came. Look, he just came in the room. He just came in the room. He said, "Me too."
So I'm speaking on something really,
Yes, we
people are
all
going
go
through
through that
this.
chair. We all do. Yes.
And so I just, tonight I wanted to be the light with angel light over darkness and speak upon these things because I know that we always come here and we're always positive and we speak on our angel numbers and we speak on our personal lives of directions that we should be going through. But these are the hurdles and the roadblocks that we are constantly going over to get to the things that we want to get to. So by the time we get to it, we worn down.
Yes.
And it's by God that we lean on the strength of Him that gives us the courage to say, I forgive you. I forgive this. I forgive myself.
But how many,
And
isn't that the question Peter asked, Lord, how many times are we supposed to forgive? And he said 70 times 70,
and
140. I'm sure,
that
I'm sure we've
and that's
we have surpassed 140 times.
and I'm pretty sure, like I said, that moment happened because the person I'm talking to, from me to you guys, this person, from what I know and what I've been through, is kind, has gone through things, and might not be where they want to be, but they're going in the direction where God is.
Does that make it right?
I'm not excusing it. This is what I stated earlier in the conversation is I'm not excusing that. But this is why I shed light on the topic of acknowledging and having space to have conversation for that emotional literacy to be acknowledged. And when you have these conversations, you guys, it's not you did this, I did that, you said this, I said that, but I had to go through this wave of what I felt, how I acknowledged it, and then how I let it go because there's someone in the room who needs to hear this.
Look, look, look at this. Did you see this?
Jared, don't be fooled. You need to move out. You're an empath, and you are absorbing their energy, and they're absorbing their fake fraud. Now I don't know if you saying this from I'm being real. I don't know if you're saying this from you seeing me get upset, but that's where I'm just like, Jesus, please, if you want me gone, as Savage Divinity said, I got my bags packed. I'm ready to go.
Is
But
it?
wherever
Do
you
you
take
feel a
me,
spirit of
please,
exposure?
right now,
Yeah, like things are coming to
such
light
as
so you can see them.
in that moment after the emotional roller coaster, yes. And like I said, sometimes people will hold that accountable, but won't, like I said, they'll, in their own ignorance, will acknowledge what you did, but not acknowledge what they did. And that's what I meant by like speaking upon
Oh,
this
oh, wait, wait,
because
wait. That happened to me. Wait, wait, wait. That's called black something. What is,
blackmail?
huh? That's the
You said blackmail?
psychological thing. An ex used to do me like that. What is it?
All I know, you guys, is when people are going through it by themselves, it does make it like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about because I never seen that, or it's that's what I meant by like I definitely needed the space tonight to speak on that because most places people won't hear people out when they're speaking on these things. You know, I
I
think you
knew
guys
I knew somebody who would try to get rile me up, and then after I get riled up, they turn around and become the victim.
this wasn't that.
That wasn't it. Okay,
No, no, no. That's why I said that's why I'm trying to break it down to you guys because this is not me saying this person is like this.
so it's not
No,
gaslighting or anything like
no.
that. Okay.
This was a simple conversation. Everything was going fine. This person gave me a ride to work. Everything was cool. We acknowledged something that we needed to do that sometimes brings stress because it's a stressful situation.
Mhm.
And when it was acknowledged, the thing that they cared about, I let that person know that that thing can be rebought. That thing could be the thing that they were acknowledging. I let them know that can be rebought. But the things that I was acknowledging, I was just like, that's my stuff that can't be rebought. I need to figure out what I want to do with it. But the thing that you're acknowledging, it can be rebought. And so I guess that person took that as offense because it's just like I'm telling that person, hey, don't worry about that thing. I need to worry about this thing. And so maybe that person did take it as, but it wasn't like I said, it wasn't the fact of how they responded. It was the lack of prayer that was not received in that moment that let me know that that's deeper because what if I pass away during this time between me not seeing you? What if you pass away? Are you gonna live with regret because the way you dismiss me?
Right.
Am I gonna live with regret because the way I left too?
Mm.
I'm speaking on these things because these are real situations that happen to everyday people, and I'm acknowledging the fact of if you're going to pray for someone, don't pray because you want to pray. Prayer is not because you want to pray. When someone asks you for prayer, they genuinely need it.
Yes.
And that's what I'm acknowledging out of this conversation tonight. And like I said, the trigger was don't not pray for me and then pray for someone else. Because I don't believe that that prayer will be heard because you didn't even, you dismissed the other person's prayer when they actually needed it.
Mhm.
And this person doesn't even know that I saw them praying for another person, but God showed me. So this is a whole nother conversation I'm gonna have separate from tonight because this person doesn't even know.
Wow. So,
Uh-huh. So that's what I wanted to. No, they don't know yet. They don't know that God showed me that they were praying for someone, but they didn't pray for me.
mm,
So let's say if this person were to pass away, God would show that person that. And he would ask, what happened here? Why didn't you pray for my servant who was in need? But you prayed for this person and you had a great time.
yeah, picks and chooses.
Was this servant not worthy? Was this servant not worthy of the prayer?
God doesn't have picks and chooses.
Did you did you look down on this person? Were they unworthy of the prayer? So why would I atone or listen to the prayer that you made for this person and ignore the person who needed it?
Last time I checked, God said there's no big eyes, little U's.
So
We're
I
all
would love for
supposed
you
to
guys to
be
pray for me tonight
the same.
as I as I pray for you because I will acknowledge this conversation at the right giving time, whether it's tonight or tomorrow. I just want this to be a thing that people can take, go back over this video, and understand how to emotionally understand, overstand, and understand what they're feeling, what they're going through,
Valid.
and how to properly handle it so that they can be angry but sin not. And I believe I was just testimony for tonight.
Yes. So,
Mhm.
Father God, we thank you right now. We thank you for each and every one of us that may be going through anything in our lives, either emotionally or physically or spiritually, or however it's coming. And God, I ask you to help us to understand, overstand, and understand everything that we need to do in order to go through this moment, go through this period of time. And God, whatever your will is during this situation that we may be in, that you will take care of it and handle it in a way that is needs to be handled. Because it's not our will, but your will, God. Because we are not over you, and we know that you have the ability to stop, block, and and pause situations in our
Yeah.
lives that need to be paused, and as well as to start up and to push and drive situations that need to go. So God, I ask you to help us to understand those that we just don't understand right now, and that they may be saying they are coming in a good manner, but they have alternative motives, or they don't have alternative motives and they just don't know how to express what they're really trying to say. So, God, I ask you to give us understanding, give us knowledge, give us peace, give us love and joy. And God, I ask you to lift up this burden spirit off of everybody in this channel. It seems like everybody who's coming to the channel is having a hard time right now. And God, I ask you to relieve them,
Yes, Jesus.
all of us, of this burden, this
Thank you, God.
dark cloud.
Yeah.
I bind it in the name of Jesus.
Yes, God.
I come against it right now.
I did.
You have no power, you have no dominion. Get up off of my angels, get up off of
Yes.
me, and get up off of our loved ones.
Yes,
Give us
Jesus.
peace where we are.
Thank you,
Where we
Jesus.
live should be our sanctimony.
Yes,
Don't
Jesus.
let it be a house of horrors. Let it be
Thank you, Jesus.
peaceful.
Thank
Let
you.
our homes be quiet.
Yes,
Let us
Jesus.
have love where we live.
Yes, Jesus.
Let us not have a lot of chaos around the inside or outside of where we live. And let the people that we live with or around, let them be at peace, love, and joy and kindness. And let no weapon formed against us prosper, most of all. Again, let no weapon formed against any of us under the sound of my voice in this channel, in this moment, let no weapon formed against any of us prosper. And it is so. And I claim it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Angel.
How's that?
It's beautiful. I appreciate you, Angel, and I appreciate all the angels that are coming to this channel, supporting, liking, subscribing. If you can, share these videos. It helps the channel. Check out Angel's website so you can enroll in the School of Enlightenment. Make sure you support by buying a merch. You can get a t-shirt, a mug, a mask. It doesn't matter. All of it goes towards everything that God wants for Angel and God wants for us. And I thank you guys.
Yeah. I love you, my son.
Love you too.
Okay.
Take
Talk
care, guys.
tomorrow?
Talk tomorrow.
Okay. Bye. Woo, guys. Yes. That prayer was for everybody in the room, including Jared and everybody who's going through something right tonight. I hope you feel better right now. I hope you feel great right now. I hope you know that you can do all things but fail right now. Whatever you're going through right now, I'm going to surpass the numbers tonight. Whatever you're going through right now, I want you to know that you can make it. If I can make it and going through the hospital and getting the diagnosis that the doctor said, you can make it too. We're not going to be depressed about things that we're going through. We're happy about what we're going to. See, devils don't come. What is not devils? What is it? Pirates don't come for empty caves. So if you have something within your heart, you have something within you of greatness. That's why you're being attacked. And you must understand and overstand and understand that this attack is not divinely ordered. And you're bigger than the attack. You're bigger than the attack. There is greatness in each and every one of you. And you must utilize your greatness and not let anybody stop, block, or mistreat you so that you do not utilize the greatness that's in you. Maintain your stature. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. No matter how it seems, no matter how it looks like, no matter how it feels, I will overcome. How many overcomers in the room? How many overcomers in the room? Let me know if you're an overcomer. Let me know. Let me know. I want you to put I am an overcomer. I am an overcomer. I am an overcomer. Yes. Yes. I am an overcomer. I am an overcomer. Because you're bigger than what you're going through. You're bigger than what you're going through. You are not what you're going through. Because in the end, everybody, you win. In the end, you win. And that's why the pirates are trying to come for your treasures. Your treasure is your heart. Your treasure is your soul, your faith, your happiness, your joy, your love, your peace. Don't let them take that from you. Don't let anybody stop you from smiling. Don't let anybody stop you from being happy where you live. Don't let anybody stop you from going where you're going. There's greatness in each and every one of you. And you have to know that you know that you know that you can make it. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. And we're supposed to be helpers one to another. If you can help somebody reach out and write a text or email or something, contact them on Instagram or whatever, and let them know, hey, I can help you. I know how to deal with this. I know somebody who's hiring. I know somebody who's got a place available. I know somebody who's got a school with a spot in it. I know somebody who does this and that. I know somebody who needs somebody like you. Let's help each other. Come on, guys. We've got to help each other. We are mighty together. Together, we are strong. We are strong together. Let's show our strength for each other. Somebody needs something, let's all get together and figure it out. You have many, many, many ways to contact me. You can contact me here. You can contact me in Instagram. You can contact me in my email. You can contact me. And if you guys want to get together offline and have a Zoom and we all in there or whatever, we can do that. But we've got to get over this stuff. We're under attack. I'm just going to say it like it is. We are under attack. And we have got to overcome. I have been attacked in my health. Some of you guys have been attacked emotionally. Some of you guys been attacked financially. Some of you guys are being attacked physically, spiritually. And it's only because we're doing the right thing. If we were not doing right, we would not be attacked. So we are doing something right. So we must keep going. We must keep going together as one. Together we are many. We are many and we are mighty together. Put it in the ether. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do it. I can do all things. I can do it. I can do all things. God's going to bless some of you with homes. God's going to bless some of you with cars. God's going to bless some of you with jobs. God's going to bless some of you with help with your children. And this is why this is happening, because the enemy don't want you to receive your stuff. But he's a liar. The enemy is a liar. You will receive everything that God wants you to have. God is going to give you double for your trouble. He's going to give you double for your trouble. What you're going through isn't got nothing to do with what you're going to, because what you're going to is better than what's been. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Where you're going to is better than what you've been going through. This is just a moment. This is bigger than the angel numbers right now. This is bigger than that. This is just a moment. It is just a moment. See it as that. I know you're saying, well, Angel, I've been going through it for a while now. That's because you need to see past it. You got to see past it. You got to look at it through your rear view mirror. If you are passing it, you're going to see it from behind. It's behind you. So, baby, you got to keep on driving. You got to keep on going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. Okay? You may get a flat. Fix it and keep going. Okay? That's right. God does have bigger plans, and that's what the thing is. That's what it is. Because we're getting ready to be blessed. And the enemy doesn't want us to receive our blessings. But he's a liar. We're going to receive everything that God wants us to have. We've been faithful. We've been faithful. How many of you been faithful? I know you've been faithful. That's right. What's it saying? When God starts blessing, the devil gets the messing. You got to know. Yeah, people may mess with you, but guess what? It don't stop the outcome. It don't stop the outcome. If God said it, he meant it, and it will come to pass. Our faith is in God, not in people. Our faith is in God, not in people. People will let you down because they're human. They're frail. They're just like you. Nobody's larger than the other. We're all human. We all bleed. Some of us just have more money than others. What is money? Paper, coins, accounts, things that circulate. Money circulates, and sooner or later it will land in your lap. Don't worry. See, sometimes God wants us to see exactly what's going on because sometimes our eyes are so blinded for caring about people that we don't see all there is to know about them, all there is to see about them. But God will take the blinders off and let you see. Money is a tool. Money is a tool that you use, just like a hammer. A hammer puts a nail in a wood, right? Money is a tool, baby. That's all. That's it. That's all. Money's a tool. See, the problem is that not that we won't have money. It's just when is it coming? When is it coming? When is it coming? Well, guess what? You got to be in the right position for it to come for you when it's your turn. Everybody gets a turn. So while you're waiting on it to be your turn, maintain what you got. And don't increase your bills while you're waiting. Don't increase your needs while you're waiting. While you're waiting on God to bless you, just stand there, knowing with faith, I can do all things. With faith, I can do all things. I can do everything but fail. I can do it. I can do it. So while you're waiting, you're increasing your faith. While you're waiting, You're increasing your love while you're waiting. You're increasing your joy while you're waiting. You're making plans for what you're going to do when God blesses you. When God blesses me, I'm going to buy my house. When God blesses me, I'm going to buy my furniture. When God blesses me, I'm going to build that church. When God blesses me, I'm going to make a place for all the people to come and have a meal. When God blesses me, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. You're in the planning stage. And as you're in the planning stage, plan. Make a plan. Write the vision. Make it plain. Write the vision. Make it plain. Write the vision. Make it plain. Write the vision. It's time to write the vision. What does your vision look like? What does your vision look like? Make the plan. Make the plan. Write the vision. Plan for the future. I want you to get a piece of paper. And I also want you to start writing down everything how you want your life to change and how you want things to be. And I want you to put that piece of paper under your bed, under your pillow, so that when you go to sleep, you sleep on all of that. And it goes into your dreams. And it goes into your spirit. And it goes into your heart. And it goes into your soul. And it permeates throughout your body. All of that. Write the vision. Make it plain. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, what you hope for. That's your faith. Then it becomes evidence of what you haven't seen. The evidence. We see the woman's pregnant. We see a pregnant woman, right? We know a baby's in there, but we can't see the baby. That's the faith. We know the baby's there. We see the baby inside the woman, but we don't know what the baby looks like. Then when the baby comes out, we say, there's the evidence. There's the evidence. There's the evidence of what she was carrying. She was pregnant because there's the baby. What are you carrying? What are you birthing? What are you birthing? See, these things are according to your faith. Some of us birth in 9 months. Some of us birth in 6 months. Some of us don't birth at all. According to your faith. Increase your faith. Every morning that you wake up, you had faith the night before that you was going to wake up. That's faith. That's faith. Every time you go to the kitchen, you have faith that you're going to find something in there to eat. It's faith. Every time you go out the door, you have faith that you're going to come right back in and be in your place you live. That's faith. If you have faith over the small things, you must know in your mind, your body, your soul, that God will make you ruler over many. He's done it before, and he'll do it again. God is not like man that he should fail. He's done it before, he'll do it again. You're just in a line. And when it's your turn, that's when you'll get all the blessings God has stored up for you. So as you wait, pray. Pray for patience, pray for guidance, pray for happiness and joy while you're waiting. Okay? All right. We didn't do angel numbers all night, but I think that that needed to be done. I'm happy that that needed to be done because you guys need to know that victory is yours. You have the victory. Victory is yours. Call forth those things that be not as though they were. Call them forth tonight. Write down your things that you want God to do for you. Put it under your pillow. Leave it there until you can check them off one by one. Victory is ours, Jeff. Yes, Grace. Yes. Victory is ours. Angels, hold on a little while longer. God's got a blessing. And God's going to give you double for your trouble. Hold on just a little while longer. The best is yet to come. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Because the best is yet to come. I am Angel Light Over Darkness 33. I hope you've enjoyed being together tonight. I enjoyed each and every one of you. I know we didn't get to all of your numbers, but I'm going to keep this in my list and we'll come back and we'll do them. We'll finish up. Okay? But I got to go to bed. I love you. I love you. I love you. From your head to your toes and everything within. This has been your Angel Light Over Darkness. And I'm coming at you, baby. Coming at you. With everything God has for you, I'm going to give it to you and I'm going to give it to you good. I know that you can make it through this. You can do it. Just keep holding on. Just keep holding on.